Hello, my loves. My name is Jasmine. I'm an introvert coach and I am here to help you love your life. But I cannot do that unless you believe that you are worthy of having a life that is beautiful, that's filled with love, and that's just filled with success. I really want better for my girls. I always say that to people, especially when it comes to like relationships. But I really want better for you guys because you guys are so worthy of so many beautiful things in life, and you're worthy of having a job that you love and having a relationship that you love and loving yourself and having good friends and having children that love you and adore you. Like, you're worthy of so much love and light in your life, but I don't think that a lot of people believe it. When it comes down to it, how you're allowing your life to continue and what you're doing to change your life reflects whether or not you believe that you're worthy of a good life. How you treat your body reflects whether you believe that you're worthy of having a good body or a healthy body. How you treat your family and your friends and how you nurture and cultivate those relationships show you whether or not you believe that you're worthy of having beautiful relationships. Show you if you feel like you're worthy of having a family that you can count on and a great life. Like, what you pour into is what you're going to get out of it. And if you're not pouring into things, including yourself and including your relationships, and if you're not doing an evaluation of the boundaries that you have, you don't truly believe that you're worthy of living a good life. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. It's a hard reality to set in, because at the end of the day, you really are allowing certain things in your life. You're allowing yourself to get treated a certain type of way. You're allowing yourself to be in a job that you don't want to be in anymore. You're allowing yourself to just continue on with health choices that you don't want to have, because if you are not doing anything to fix what you're having an issue with and what you're upset about, and all you're doing is complaining to people and you're talking to people, I hate my life, I hate my boyfriend, I hate my job, oh, life is so boring, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. No, you don't. Because if you genuinely wish that you could do something, you would figure out a way to change it. You're settling. You're settling in life. And it's so frustrating to see people settle in life when there is so much good that you can do in the world. You are holding back good things happening to other people because you don't want to get your life together. People need you. They need you in the space that you're going to interrupt. They need you to step into your purpose. They need you to have a good relationship. Your future family needs you to choose a partner. The kids that you're carrying, your unborn kids, need you to choose a partner that is going to love them and care for them and treat you well. They need that. You're not willing to do the work to step up and change things in your life, and to do the work to identify what in your life needs to change so that you can genuinely change, instead of just setting New Year's resolutions and doing vision boards and just, oh, I'm manifesting this and I'm manifesting. You're not manifesting anything. You're not praying for anything. You're not working on anything. Because what are you really doing to change the identity that's associated with the things that you're doing in your life right now that's causing you to continue in the same exact patterns that you've been you're attracting the same things. And I know you're tired of attracting the same things. I know you're tired of it, because if you weren't tired of it, you wouldn't be clicking on videos and looking at content of how to fix things. What is the issue? What is the root of the fact that you don't feel worthy enough to live the life of your dreams? Because once you start to identify what the issue is, then we can start to move forward with things. We can't start anywhere. You keep setting resolutions. You keep setting goals. You keep telling yourself that you're going to lose weight. You keep telling yourself that you're going to go to the gym. You keep telling yourself that you don't deserve to be in this relationship and that you don't deserve to be treated like that, and that you're sick of your job and that you hate this job and you just wish that you could find a partner like this. And you keep saying all of those things not to be doing anything, because there is a root value of what is going on. And that is why inner work is so important. Inner work, I think the term was coined by, is that how you say that? The term was coined by favorite YouTuber in the whole wide world is Alexis, and I'll link her YouTube video in the description, but I mean her YouTube channel in the description. But inner work is like personal development for your soul. It's where everything comes from. Because, okay, let's look at it like this. You're sick of your job. You hate it. You hate your job. And it's like, okay, well, why don't you change it? Because you don't have any money. Because you don't know what else you would want to do. Because you're comfortable with your coworkers. So you don't change it, because what else are you going to do? You don't have anything else to fall back on. But that is the things that are up front. Those are the things that you can see. Inner work causes you to do a deeper dive. I don't want to leave this job because I don't have any money. Well, why don't I have any money? Because I have a shopping addiction. Well, why do I have a shopping addiction? Because I grew up in a way that would make me, like, I don't have the money that I want to have, but I have enough money to buy myself whatever I want. And growing up, I didn't have that freedom. So now, because you believe that the only way that you can express your freedom is through buying stuff to have whatever you want to have, you are continuing to create a pattern that's keeping you stuck in the bigger thing that you want to fix. When you get tired of something, and you truly get tired of something, it's really like, forget everything else. I'm going to figure out how to fix this. And you aren't at the point where you're tired enough of it yet if you haven't started to do deeper work into figuring out why the thing is happening. There's always a why to why the things are happening, and it always is coming from the inside of us. This is just, it's weighing so heavily on me because I keep seeing women in different situations, in different scenarios, different backgrounds, different like understandings of life and different perspectives, stuck and living a life that you don't want to live that life, if we're being real. And the thing about it is, when you really look at, the scariest thing is looking at your life and realizing that you don't like it, because then you really have two options. You could either change it, which is scary in and of itself, because there's steps that you have to do and it's a lot of hard work. And if you try to change it and it doesn't work, does that make me a failure? And well, I tried to change life and it didn't work. Or you can look at your life, decide you don't like it, and stay the same. And that's terrifying. When you have kids, or when you get old and you're looking back at your life and you're like, dang, life sucked. Like, if you're looking at your past however many years and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that sucks, girl, you're choosing it. You have to stop choosing to live this life. So, but yeah, you gotta identify the issue. And if you're having issues identifying the issue, I'll talk it out with someone. If you don't have anyone to talk it out with, I'll talk it out with you. I do coaching. And so if you email me, it's contact sounds like jazz @gmail.com, like contact and then my YouTube name @gmail.com. We can talk and set up like coaching, because it's time to change something. Like, this is not working for you anymore. So number 2, once you identify the problem, and these kind of go hand in hand, honestly. So you have to identify the problem, and you also have to realize your value. If you identify what the issue is, but you don't think that you're worthy enough to have the beautiful result of fixing that issue, you're not going to fix the issue. If you truly and genuinely believed that you were worthy, you would not be allowing the stuff that you're allowing right now. You would not be allowing that man to treat you like that. You would not be allowing yourself to continue eating the food that you're eating. You would not allow yourself to stay in a job that's not valuing you. If you truly, like, if you're not taking steps towards that, you don't truly value yourself, girl. So you have to figure out how to value yourself, how to build your confidence in yourself, and to understand your worthiness. Like, you need you are so, like I said, you're so uniquely and beautifully created to have a purpose and solve an issue that only you can solve and fix. We keep looking at the world issues as these big chunks of things where it's like, okay, well, self-help and inner work, like everyone's doing that. I didn't start this channel for a while because I'm like, well, like there's so many different channels and videos on how to, there is certain things that only I will be able to help someone with because God designed me to be able to help someone with that issue, with my background, with my understanding and how I say things. There are certain things for, like I said, my favorite YouTube girl that only she will be able to help people with her background, with her understanding, with her light, with her love, the way that she sees the world. People need multiple combinations of different things. People need stuff said in different ways. And that goes for any career that you're going into, any field. People need you. They need you. And it sounds so cheesy when you say it because it's like, oh yeah, people need you and you're uniquely created and you're fearfully and wonderfully made. But it's true. You literally are. There would be situations where I would try to get people to watch or to listen to certain people that I love and that I listen to, and they will not listen to them, but they would listen to me tell them the advice that person already said. And they would take, oh, that sounds really good, but they listen to that person and they're like, like, I don't really like it. And it's the same thing that goes for you. So what you're created to do and what you are designed to do, when you start to dig and find that, and even digging and finding that is a step in and of itself, but staying stagnant is not okay. It's not, we can't do that anymore. I can't watch people do that anymore. We have to change something. We need to fix something. But yeah, when you realize your value, you don't allow certain things to happen anymore because it's like, I don't deserve to be treated like that. And I think even like with the church, I've checked in with the Holy Spirit that I can say that, but even with the church, like I think that a lot of the times they focus on shame and you're a sinner, you're a sinner, you're a sinner, you're not worthy of whatever, like you weren't worthy to be saved, you weren't worthy to be whatever. And yes, to a certain extent, but also when you look at the Bible and look how God talks about us, He's not continuously throwing in our face that we're a sinner and we don't deserve this. We're His children, we're worthy, we're righteous, we're with Him. Like He died for us because He thought that we were valuable. He created us. He loves us. So it's not just, oh yeah, you're a sinner and you're not worth getting saved for, but He did it anyway. You were so worthy and so precious to God that He was willing to give His Son, and His Son was willing to give His life in order to die for you so that you could be connected with Him and that He could see beautiful things done in His kingdom. You have to go in and take your spot, take your throne, like take your dominion, your area, your territory. Take that, like own that, like that's yours to take. And when you have a certain value and an understanding, you start to get irritated. Like when you start to understand how precious you are and how much you have to offer, you start to get frustrated where you are. So I don't want you to be frustrated that you're frustrated with life right now. Like I'm saying to you, like you have to change, and you're like, I know, like I'm already frustrated with it. Good. That means that you're headed in the right direction, because if you truly weren't ready to change and God wasn't ready to show you certain things so that you can change and to give you the steps to start living a beautiful life, then you wouldn't be frustrated in the area that you're frustrated in. I always say, once my job starts to get on my nerves, that's God pushing me out of that job. Like he'll make you so uncomfortable in the state that you're in. It'll move you, it'll push you, but you don't have to wait for God to make you super uncomfortable to take steps. You start to feel that discomfort, it's time to go. Like it's time, sometimes you gotta push through it, but it's time to wrap things up and it's time to start taking steps to move things forward. And that's gonna be our step number 3. You have to take steps to move things forward. You have to get to work and make a plan. Stop watching all of these videos on how to make a plan and how to do things and trying to do things perfectly, when all you need to do is start. If you start doing it, then you'll figure it out as you go along. When you start doing something, it pushes you into when you start doing something, especially when you're a perfectionist, your perfectionism will motivate you to keep doing it, because you put out a video and it wasn't your best, so you need to put out another video so it can be better, and you can put out another video so it can be better, and another video so it can be better. Or if you're at work and you did a presentation and it wasn't your best, well, the next presentation has to be better, and it has to be better, and it pushes you and it motivates you to move forward. So you have to start taking the steps in order to do the thing. There is at least one action that you can do right now to move forward to the life that you're trying to live. You can call that man right now and end things. You can pause this video, call that man right now and be like, it's been weighing on you, like you prayed about it and you feel like, oh, I'm just confused, like God hasn't given me an answer. Yes, he has. God told you to break up with that man. That's why you're so confused about it. Break up with him. Call him, break up with him. You don't need a big excuse for it. You don't have to explain yourself. Let it go. You can go and open up your laptop right now and start working on your resume to get out of that job. Oh, I hate my job. Like, I just need a different job and I just need to do something else. You can't right now because your resume looks like trash. You haven't updated it. Nothing's new. You haven't updated anything since 2017, 2018. You've been at that job for, 6 years? You've done so much at that job. Update your resume. Start to take steps that you can literally take right now. Accomplish something so that you can want to keep going, because when you don't accomplish anything and you keep failing at stuff, it's going to deter you from proceeding on your path, because we don't like failing at things. So when we stop failing and we start like doing something and something progresses and it's like, wow, I got something done. Great. I got something done. Now internally, like subconsciously, like my inner me knows that I can get something done now. Congratulations. Now I can take another step. Not slow down the momentum that God has given you. Because I know for me, when I watch videos like this, or I'm around people that inspire me, or I go to a conference, or I just watched a really good sermon, or I had a good prayer session or something like that, and I'm in such a mode of feeling so good and so amazing. And it's like, oh God, I feel so hyped up. And you use all your energy on talking to other people about how hyped up you are. And when you use all of that energy on talking to other people about how hyped up you are, you no longer have any energy to do the thing. It's like you need to use your energy to do the thing instead of talking to people about how you're excited about doing that thing. Use your energy to start. You're excited about meal prepping, like go to the store and meal prep. Don't call your girlfriend and be like, oh my gosh, I just watched this video and I'm like hyped and I'm like, yeah, I need to do this. Like, I think I'm gonna start meal prepping and I have to do this research and I have to do that. Girl, just start it. Just go and start. Just go do it. Because the thing is that eventually that momentum that you have is going to run out. And when you run out of that momentum and you never started it, it's gonna be impossible for you to wanna start it then. Because you already didn't really want to do it in the first place. When you have momentum, you need to move as quickly as you can towards the goal that you have before the momentum runs out, because then you just have to go off stuff based off of pure willpower. And that is not easy to do. So the further you are along in the goal and the process that you have, the easier it's going to be to do it off pure willpower and decision. But the thing is that when you start the thing that you're doing and you go off pure willpower, and you go off your momentum, you have to decide while you're going off your momentum that when that momentum runs out, because it will, the devil is going to try to stop whatever you have going on if it's a good thing. So when that runs out and when you run into opposition and when things start to get on your nerves and when things start to not work and when things start to get confusing, you have to have already made the decision that no matter what, I'm going to continue to do this goal. Think of all the different things that happen that slow you down from doing a goal. Your period. Oh, I'm going to start going to the gym. Oh, my period started early. Okay, so make a backup plan for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna start going to the gym, but if I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna at least do a yoga video and find a yoga video for when I'm sick and congested, yoga video for when I have cramps, yoga for this, yoga for that. They have yoga for everything. Literally anything that you want, they have a yoga video for it. Plan that ahead of the time so that you don't have an excuse to fall back on where it's like, I'm sick, I have cramps, that's too bad, like I'll start next week, I'll start on Monday, I'll start later. No, you won't. You're gonna start today. You're gonna start now. I don't care if you're watching this video at 2 a.m. I love a 2 a.m. motivation because it's like you stay up all night making your plan, making decisions, working on the resume. You're up anyway, girl. Just go ahead and work on it. Work on what you need to work on. Fix what you need to fix. So, yeah. I'm just, like I said, y'all are you are so valuable. And when you really value something, you don't treat it badly. You're not gonna leave your wallet out in the middle of like a concert. Like, you're not gonna just toss it out into a crowd and be like, whatever happens to it happens, like whatever. Hopefully people treat it right, and then getting mad when people don't treat it right. You threw your wallet out into the crowd, and then you're like, I cannot believe that they stole my wallet. I can't believe that somebody stepped on my wallet when it was on the ground. I can't believe that somebody didn't care for my wallet. Like, how? I can't believe that they didn't pick up my wallet and look throughout the crowd and see whose wallet this was and do this and do that. You're upset because other people aren't taking the steps to take care of you and you're not taking care of yourself. What sense does that make? That doesn't make any sense. Take care of yourself, girl. Like, you gotta do better because we need you. We need y'all to do what you need to do so that we can all prosper in the areas that we need to prosper in. We need people, good, kind people everywhere. Everywhere. We should be able to find good people everywhere. And you're frustrated because you're only seeing bad people places. So let me make sure there wasn't anything I missed in my rant for today. Decide that the identity that you have been living in that's no longer you. That girl's gone. She's gone. She left however long, what is that, 20 minutes ago? She left 20 minutes ago before you click on this video. That girl that you used to be is out of here, and it's time to start leveling up to be the woman that you want to be. We don't have time for this, girl. We got work to do. So all right, I love you guys. I love y'all so much. If you want to do coaching, contact me. I would love to set something up with you. And yeah, girl, I'm excited. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated a little bit, but I'm really excited for the person that you are becoming. And I cannot wait to like be in this journey with you and just see the transformation and see like, yeah, like I did that. Like I decided to change my life and I genuinely changed my life, and to just see all the people that you're going to be able to impact by you changing you. So I love y'all. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Go get that thing done.